Hi and welcome to film number 3. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Birgitta Sjöstrand and today we're talking about body-mind. In 1912 at Rockefeller Institute, Dr. Eberling and Dr. Carell started a study. They wanted to find out what made the cells live and survive. They took cells from chicken hearts, for chickens that lives in about 12 years. They put them into an environment with oxygen, water, nourishment, and to take away all the waste. And they did lots of different experiments. How long do you think these chicken cells lived for? We'll come back to that. Today we're going to talk about body and mind. And the body are full of cells. So meet L, the cell. What does L, the cell, need, do you think? Oxygen, obviously. Because if we can't go more than 3 minutes without oxygen, so take deep breaths, not shallow breaths, take deep breaths, and you can do that in a formula called 1-4-2. You breathe in the correlation of 1, hold your breath in correlation of 4, and breathe out the double amount of time as 1. So, for example, if you do breathing counting to 3, you hold your breath for 12 and breathe out for 6. So, 3, 12, 6. If you take 10 of these breaths 3 times a day, I'm sure that you will have a better life. So what else do we need? We need water. Because L, the cell, can't live without water. How much water do you drink? I'm not talking coffee, I'm talking pure water. We can drink up to 1 to 2 liters a day, and that will just flush out everything and we will feel so much more energized. What else do we need? We need exercise. Because we have the heart and it pumps the blood. But for the lymph system, we don't have a pump. We have to move. We run, we swim, we go cycling, we go to the gym, we might dance. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you get the lymph system going and take away the waste. Because if you don't take away the waste, L, the cell, she will be like if you had to take a bath after a lot of other people taking baths. Say you come in as number 4 or worse, number 8. So start exercising, it's important. The body influences the thoughts and the emotions and vice versa. The thoughts are so important. It's the questions you ask yourself. It's what goals you have. But what questions you ask yourself? If you're saying things like, oh, now that happened to me again, that's not a good question. The good question is, it happened to me, so what can I do about it? How can I do it better? How can I do something differently? And this is what is important. A lot of people, they snuggle up in a victim blanket. Don't do that. Take responsibility for your own life. Throw away this victim blanket and stand up for yourself. So what could you achieve then? What would you do if anything was possible? What would you do if you were not afraid of anything anymore? What could you achieve then? You know, where focus goes, energy flows. So if you put a pair of binoculars on something, you will actually get a lot of energy onto that focus. The third is our emotions. A lot of people think that the emotion comes from outer space and just hits us, and we say, oh, I have a bad day today. But why should you have a bad day? You can actually choose your own emotions. I know this is sticking out a little bit, but it's true. If here's 10 and here is 0, like coma, of course there is a minus scale as well when you're really angry. But this is a happy face. Why shouldn't you choose to be happy every day if you can? You can use your body, take care of your body, move your body, and you will be happier if you look up and look after your body. Think happy thoughts. Focus on what you want to happen. Everybody deserves to be happy, and it's your choice. I'm not talking about grief. Grief is something different. I'm talking about everyday happiness. So what makes me happy? Waking up, because I've decided. My rule is, if I wake up, I'm having a great day. So what is your rules for being happy? Think about them. Maybe you need to have fine weather or coffee in the morning, or that somebody else is doing something for you. Forget it. Decide for yourself or change the rules. So what happened to these chicken cells, do you think? How long did they live for? They started the experiment in 1912. After 34 years, where Dr. Corell had died 2 years prior, it was still going strong, but nobody wanted to take responsibility for it anymore. So if you look after the cell, what will happen to your life? Well, thanks, and I see you next time. Bye.